Hello guys, hope you're all doing okay. For those who don't know me, my name is Ange. We've got another cool down. We're going to start on our mats from child's pose. All you're going to need is your yoga mat. If you don't have one, that's absolutely fine. You could just be on the floor. We've got a couple of kneeling poses, so if you have a pillow or a blanket or a jumper or something that you can put under your knees for protection, that'd be great. You won't need anything else other than that, so when you're ready and happy, let's get started. I'm going to find you in all fours. Bring your feet together, close together. Your knees are hip width apart or maybe a little bit wider. Bring your hips back towards your heels and bring your chest closer to the floor. We're in child's pose, a resting pose. Stay here for a second. Press your forehead on the floor. One more breath. And as you exhale, come back up to all fours. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Now your hips are hip width apart, your knees are hip width apart. The tops of your feet are resting on the floor. And when you're ready, make sure you're stable. We're going to bring our right leg in between our hands. Foot well on the floor. Make sure your knees at 90 degrees. And this one, your left, your hip is over your knee. Place your hands on your hips, find your balance for a second. And make sure to tuck your tailbone under. But I want you to arch your back. Tuck your tailbone under. You should feel that stretch more in your left hip flexor now. So when you're ready, just hold the position for a second. Maybe squeeze your glute gently. Feel that stretch. If it's not enough, if you're not feeling enough of a stretch, maybe bring your hips forward to lengthen the hip flexors. Now you'll notice the right knee is coming over the right toes, so I want you to take a step forward. That'll give you more space. Beautiful. Maintain that position for a second. Straight back, shoulders back and down. Keep your glute activated, that tailbone is tucked at all times. And as you exhale, I want you to place your hands down. Now your foot will be between your hands. I'm going to turn so you can see me. The foot will be between your hands. I want you to bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot and then just open your hips slightly. Nice. Your hand is right next to your foot. Look forward. That'll help you just open up your hips a bit more. Look forward. Give it a turn again. You feel a deeper stretch in your hips. Your left knee is always on the floor. Make sure you look forward, your back is straight. Amazing work. Last breath here. And as you exhale, bring your foot between your hands again. Bring your hips back. And you'll notice that your right leg is now lengthening. Let it lengthen. Keep it on its heel. Your foot doesn't have to be on the floor anymore. Now you've hinged from the hips and your body's coming closer to your thigh. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. Keep your foot flexed. That'll help you feel a deeper stretch in your calves as well. Make sure you don't curve your back. It's straight as it can be. It's a great stretch for your hamstrings. That's where we're usually pretty tight. Amazing. Last breath here. Now start placing your right foot on the floor, bend your knee. We're back to our first little hip stretch. What I want you to do now is I want you to bend your left foot, your left knee, sorry. And with your left hand, reach back and grab your foot, just the top of your foot. You should feel that stretch in your hip flexor and your quads as well. Now, if you don't have a mat for protection, you might want to place a pillow or a blanket under your knee, because it might get a bit delicate. Your right hand is on your right thigh. Embrace that chest stretch here as well. Look forward. Last breath. As you exhale, let go of your foot. Hand down, foot down. And when you're ready, bring your knee back, your right knee back. We're in all fours again. We're going to do the same on the other side. Take a breath here. And on your next exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Now both knees are 90 degrees. Hands on your hips, make sure you tuck your tailbone under. Squeeze your glutes very gently, just to maintain that tuck. If it's not enough of a stretch for you, bring your hips forward, lengthen your right hip flexors. Again, take a step forward with your left, just so your knees don't come over your toes. Hands on your hips for a second, and stay here. Look forward, straight back, maintain that tuck. As you exhale, place your hands down, or your foot is between your hands, that is absolutely fine. Look forward, get deeper into that stretch. One breath here. And as you exhale, place your left foot on the inside of your, place your left hand on the inside of your left foot, and slowly just open your hip a little bit. Amazing. Again, make sure your back is straight, look forward. Don't hold your breath. And when you're ready, come up. Place your hands on your left thigh. And when you're ready, bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand. And grab your foot. Feel that stretch in your right quad. If you lose your balance like I do, just retry. Embrace that chest stretch. Last breath here. As you exhale, let go of your foot. Hands down. On your next exhale, Bring your hips back. You'll notice your left foot is lengthening. Beautiful. Now you're on your heel. Your left leg is completely straight. You've hinged from your hips. Your body is closer to your left thigh. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Flex your foot. Make sure your calves are stretched as well. Couple more breaths. Close your eyes. Remember to breathe. Exhale, bend your knee, put your foot down, hands either side of your foot, and when you're ready, bring your knee back down. We're in all fours, take a deep breath, come back to child's pose. Take a breath here. Place your forehead down on the mat. Next exhale, work up to all fours, and we're going to sit down on our bums. Open your legs as wide as you can. Make sure you flex your feet straight back. You're properly sat on your sit bones. Your shoulders are back and down. Your chest is up and forward. Place your hands in front of you. Always keeping a straight back. And on your next exhale, start walking your hands forward. You hinge from the hips. Remember, we don't want to hurt the lower back. Go as far as you can. Don't force yourselves down. This is too much. You might want to sit on a pillow or a block or something just to elevate your hips a little bit. That'll help you. This is also too much. Keep your knees soft or slightly bent. Just protect your hamstrings. You might notice that the more you hold this position, you feel like there's more space. The muscles are getting used to it. So just try and go deeper. Just make sure you don't force it. If you're comfortable, close your eyes and remember to breathe. One last breath here. As you exhale, start walking your hands back. Perfect. Good, bring our right foot closer to our perineum. Knee bent, straight back. Take a moment to find the right position. And when you're ready, place your right hand behind your back. We're going to do a little twist. Left hand on the outside of your right knee. Use your left hand, push, and get into that twist. Look towards the back of the room. You should get deeper into that stretch for every exhale. Feel like you're leaning back. Use a block. Let me show you what I mean. Place it behind your bum and place your hand on top of it. and then get into that twist. Sometimes end up leaning backwards and we're missing that twist. So place a block and use it for support. Now your back is straight and vertical to the floor, and the twist comes from your spine. Amazing. Next exhale, back to the middle. We're going to do the same on the other side. Switch legs, and your left foot is in towards your body. Make sure this is the right position for you, that you're happy, and when you're ready, left hand behind your back, right hand against the left knee. Push, use your right hand, twist, look towards the back of the room. One more breath. And as you exhale, look in the middle. Amazing. Cross your legs for a second. Make sure you're properly setting your sit bones. Pull out any flesh if you need to. Place your hands on your hip, on your knees, sorry. Close your eyes. Pay attention to your breath. Thank yourselves for taking the time to practice. Even a 10-minute stretch is good. You'll feel the benefits. Put your hands together at heart position. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that and enjoy the rest of your day.